been a while since my last video and I've been getting a lot of questions about what I've been up to lately. There has been a lot going on behind the scenes lately, so let's not waste any time and dive right in.
I don't go out, but I'll do it for you. You never liked to wanna drink too much. I hate to dance, but I'll dance with you. 'Cause I do anything to feel your touch. Don't like anybody tell me why it's different with you. Don't believe in love, but no one makes me feel like you do. I don't say it much 'cause I just always let it know. It's what you do to me. I'm wrapped around your finger, can't stop. You know I got a soft spot for you. You know I got a soft spot for you.
As you can probably tell, things look a bit different around here. That's because I've moved out from my studio, which some of you guys may have seen in my previous video. But I will get into why we decided to move out in just a bit. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Kelvin and I am a software engineer working remote based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I pretty much share videos about my life working remotely, the ups and downs of my career in tech, and everything in between. If you're interested to follow along my journey or to support my channel, hit the subscribe button and it really means a lot to me. Alright, with that said, let's get into what's going on. We are completely strangers to this side of Kuala Lumpur. But here we are. So why the sudden move? Honestly, it wasn't part of the plan this year. It all happened quite last minute. The tipping point was my partner's new job, which required her to be in office every single day, and the commute about an hour each way. And because of this, it started taking a toll on her pretty quickly. So essentially that sparked the conversation, and with a bit of back and forth, we finally decided to make the move. We have been living in our studio for 2.5 years, and let's be frank, it's pretty cramped and not enough space for us to move around anymore. You can watch the previous video to check it out. So this new place is located nearer to KL. It's more central to the city center. On top of that, it's a 2-bedroom condo just 20 minutes away from her office. And this is certainly an upgrade that feels like a small step into the next phase of our life. Lifestyle inflation. Once we made that call, we immediately dove straight into property hunting, and finally we found this unit that we like, sort out the tenancy agreement as soon as we can, and we tried to move in as soon as possible. The move itself was an adventure. I have moved plenty of time before, but it was always as a student, shuffling from one room to another. Moving into a whole new place was a different level altogether. We thought moving our tiny 400 square feet studio wouldn't take too much effort, but it turns out we underestimated the amount of things we have and the logistic process. It took a total of 8 trips, and 2 of them with the much needed help of our friend and family members, for which I'm incredibly grateful. It's crazy to think how a bit of help can save up so much time and effort. And don't get me started on the challenges we have to bring up our stuff from the parking lot all the way up to the unit itself, since this is a high-rise building. In hindsight, hiring movers could be a smart move here. As we thought the hard part is over, there came a surprise. The fiber optic connection in the riser room for our unit is faulty. So we had to wait for the entire week for the technician to fix the issue before the Wi-Fi can be installed. Waiting for that to be fixed felt like a lifetime. In the meantime, I spent my time in a common room and bouncing between co-working space and cafes to stay productive as much as I can. As if the Wi-Fi drama wasn't enough, I actually gotten food poisoning, and it was probably from my own cooking. It hit me so hard that I was bedridden for about 2 days. Being stuck in bed, barely able to move, in the middle of moving to a new place is not fun. After all this bumped along the way for the past 2 to 3 weeks, we have finally settled in our new place. Now that most of the things are already in order, it's time for me to establish a new routine. I'm actually quite excited about the possibility of what this space can bring. Each area is thoughtfully designed and for a different part of my day. So as you know, previously in my studio, we do not have rooms, but right here we have 2 separate rooms. which one the bedroom, and another room has become somewhat like my office, which is actually this room. And we have the living room, a space dedicated to rest and to wind down and relax. I feel like the layout will help me achieve a more balanced lifestyle compared to the studio where I do not have a separate space for different mode in my life. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are curious what my new place look like, and I will consider making a house tour video. Having these clear boundaries between work and relaxation make it easier to switch gears and really focus on what matters in each moment. I'm looking forward to seeing how it helps me maintain a more structured and more fulfilling lifestyle. Another one of the perks of this place is that there is a small gym downstairs. It's super convenient, so I can squeeze out a quick workout without a fuss. No more excuses for skipping a gym session. My favorite co-working space is only 15 minutes away. Shout out to Common Ground, which is perfect when I need a change of scenery or change of environment. Another bonus of having a proper kitchen now is that I'm finally trying to cook on a more regular basis. I aim to stay healthier, and home cooked meal is a big part of that plan. I even invested in brand new wok and pot by Tefal. Let's just say I'm feeling pretty fancy about it. Here's a clip of May unboxing the pot and pan with the help of Wantan, of course. For my setup, which is the proudest thing I have in this place, I got myself a standing desk. It's one of those height adjustable desks. With a press of a button, you can adjust to whatever height you desire. Honestly, my job requires me to sit for hours. That isn't very sustainable and it's not the healthiest thing to do. So this has been a game changer, and now I can switch between sitting and standing throughout the day, which has made a big difference in how I feel. I usually stand during meetings, standing up and stretch while staying engaged. It's such a small adjustment, but it really helped break up the monotony of sitting down throughout the day. This was supposed to be a really quick update, but I think the video got a bit lengthier than I thought it would. If you have made it this far, I just want to say that I really appreciate you sticking all the way to the end, and it means a lot to me. Since you are one of the few that made it through, I would like to hear from you. So, what kind of content would you like to see next? Whether it's more on my remote work life, career tips, or even more on the vlog style, behind the scenes stuff, do drop me a comment below. I do read every single one of your comments and take your suggestions to heart. Your feedback is very valuable to me as it helped me shape this channel as I'm figuring out this whole YouTube thing, and I'm really excited to keep growing with you guys.